Hi guys, it's Jake here at Canadian Cutting Edge, and it's Miscellany Monday, and I've got another little thing coming to you today, just this little guy. What we've got is a bit standard, you might call it a flat, Phillips, on and split ring, titanium, all good to go, all from BigIDesigns. This is the titanium pocket bit. Very small, easy, really nice little device. Please don't get caught up and buy yourself a clone or a copy of this. It's a up-and-coming growing company. They could use your support, and it doesn't cost that awful much to support a nice American company. And I'm here to show you how well this thing works for how small and simple it really is. Stick around. First off, BigIDesign has got several products. Just BigIDesign.com. This is just one of them. I'll hopefully show more of them in upcoming videos. And it's basically just a portable screwdriver, of the most extremely portable screwdriver you can get. Because you've got a hole through the middle of it, you've got this, you've got your hand on it like this, you get a tremendous amount of torque. So, if you've got a screw that you want to tighten or loosen, you just put it in there and you can tighten and put the screw in. And you just turn it in or turn it out. This hole has not been pre-drilled or anything. I'm just putting this screw into this wood for the first time. And, it's easy just to screw it in. Just drive it in. No problem. Yeah, it's a little bit slower than a big screwdriver stuff, but who's going to carry a full-size screwdriver in their pocket? This little guy can do the job, in a pinch. And here's a standard screw, also known as a flathead screw. And, those work just as well. Because of the split ring, you get tremendous amounts of torque, and you can just easily power out, power in a screw. Now, I know Canada is a smaller market, but if BigIDesign is watching, I'd really like to have the option of a Phillips, and on the other side have a number 2 Robertson. We don't use these standard flat screws very often at all in Canada. That's very rare these days. We get Robertson is probably 70% of our screws. Phillips is probably 20% of our screws. And then all the other types, including the standard and the Torx and all the other stuff, is the other 10%. Hopefully that adds up to 100. But this little thing is so handy because you just put it on your keychain and it's with you always. And when you need it, you've got it there. A very handy little device. It doesn't need a big review. It simply works. It also comes in another version. As you can see right here, they've got a rounded version and the 6.3 millimeter hex version. The good thing about the 6.3 millimeter hex version is if you really had to, and if circumstances were that way, you could take this out and now you could put it into a drill or whatever, or into, if you got a driver with no bits, this will fit into those standard sizes. And you just go ahead and use it that way. You got a lot more torque that way. Whereas the round one, you'd require yourself to have a drill with the Jacobs chuck or something. Well, it doesn't have to be a Jacobs one, but a chuck that you can tighten down very well. So there you go. I'd recommend getting the hex body one. I like this one an awful lot. BigIDesigns. Check them out. Go to their website. If you talk to them or email them, tell them Jake at Canadian Cutting Edge sent you. And remember, don't screw it up. Have yourself a nice little titanium pocket bit. Bye now.